Let's keep going on a surveillance tirade here. Spy in the sky, and NYPD will use surveillance drones to monitor private Labor Day parties this weekend. So if you're in your backyard having a nice barbecue with friends and a nice cold soda pop and a beer, the NYPD will use surveillance drones to monitor your private Labor Day parties. This is Natural News reporting this, and you can read the full article there. If you thought your backyard Labor Day party was going to be a private gathering, think again if you live in New York City. The NYPD has announced that it intends to use drones to investigate complaints about large gatherings such as private events over the weekend. In a press conference, the NYPD Assistant Commissioner Kaz Doherty explained, if a caller states there's a large crowd, a large party in a backyard, we're going to be utilizing our assets to go up and check out the party. So they're going to come and check out your party. My party, your party, everybody, my party. So that's what's happening. They're going to be pushing that way. They're going to be pushing just like they did in Australia. Remember what they did in Australia? We were reporting back in 2021 in Mike in the Night. If you ordered Kentucky Fried Chicken and you ordered for more than 4 people, they called the COVID police on you to let you know you have more than 4 people at your house gathering in Australia. That was Kentucky Fried Chicken employees doing their job, calling the police because you have more than 4 people. Oh, yeah. Under surveillance, let's keep going. Surveillance wrap up here on Mike in the Night. U.S. government agency invites organizations to help it accelerate adoption of digital ID. I don't know why people are texting me. So there it is right there, folks. There appears to be a real sense of urgency among various governments and international organizations and groups not to only implement but to speed up as much as possible adoption of digital IDs. One of these entities in the U.S. government with the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, we talked about them multiple times on the channel, now inviting anyone with expertise and products to join the push for a speedy deployment of digital IDs on mobile devices. People will just stop carrying their mobiles around. It's plain and simple. The NIST, National Cybersecurity Center for Excellence, a bunch of losers, funded by taxpayers, by the way, is charged with implementing this project with a public-private immature with the development of reference infrastructure standards stated as the goal that these interested would be working on. So they're basically giving them a sweet deal if they want to come on board and create a digital ID so they could speed it up, get it out there, and control you and take you over, right? And it's kind of funny, guys, how they keep taking down our Mike in the Night digital prison series we did back in 2017, 2018. Digital prison, digital ID, digital soul, digital mind, digital currency. I don't know why they have this fetish to take those videos down and then label the videos as medical misinformation. It makes no sense. And here we go again. Digital takeover here. Here it is. Here we go again. Google hides campaign sites of Trump, RFK Jr., and other Republican candidates. Biden dominates top search results. And of course, Google's going to work on the side because Google's getting a lot of government kickbacks to sway elections. Of course, it's all selections. There's no elections. It's selections, right? A Virginia-based content analyst and media watchdog exposed the tech giant Google has been suppressing the campaign websites of all serious challengers of President Joe Biden. The big tech firm is instead providing Biden's website among the top search results. Now, we told you guys there's going to be no Democratic primaries in states. We made that video 5 months ago. There's going to be no Democratic primaries in the United States because they just want Joe Biden. Nobody wants Joe Biden. Nobody. Let's correct this. Nobody wants Joe Biden. But obviously the WEF and the world, all these losers up top, they want Joe Biden. American people don't want Joe Biden. They'd rather have RFK or Donald Trump or anybody with half a brain. They don't want Joe Biden. But to make things even more fair, they're just not going to have Democratic primaries. How you like that? Huh? That's why I say, Americans, don't give up your guns. Do not give up your guns, period. All right, let's keep going. the pre-crime surveillance nightmare. And we did a whole Mike of the Night back on this in 2019 with Supreme Cannon. And this is for supporters only. And it's Reclaim the Nets. So pre-crime surveillance is everywhere. And I want to keep you guys updated on this one here. This is one we've been following hit and miss. A few months ago, we brought it up. Verdict expected soon on whether posting a Bible verse online is a crime. So they're, working hard, because they want to get rid of God, right? Because I'd rather take the side of God. I'd rather take the side of Jesus. That's who I take the side of. I don't give a rat's ass about governments. The governments and the public sector could go to hell. And now, of course, because God comes first, in God we trust, right? God is always first. And America's losing God, right? And this is what's happening. And you're seeing what's happening with the fentanyl overdoses, the crime out of control, everything falling apart, everyone seeing it. Once you start losing God and your country loses faith in God, you start to see everything fall apart around you. And this is it's plain as day, right?